Hey guys, I'm Gareth from Fba Success. So in today's video we're going to talk about prep facilities and how they can help your online businesses grow. So some of you may already know that I actually run my own prep facility and we help a lot of online sellers. So whether that you have your own website or whether you use marketplaces such as Amazon FBA or eBay or even Shopify as an example. In this video we're going to talk about the benefits of what a prep center can bring to your business. Okay guys, so what is a prep center? Let's start with that. A prep center basically is if you run your own online business, so it may be via your own website or you may use marketplaces such as like Amazon, eBay or Shopify as an example. Instead of having to rent or own your own warehouse, such as like this one, and having to employ staff and running costs that all go with that, it means that you can basically send your products to the prep center instead. The prep center will then, look after all your products for you. So they take care of the packing, they take care of the polybagging, the bubble wrapping, the bundling of items, and then they will then ship your products off to various marketplaces such as like Amazon FBA as an example. Or, in a lot of cases, a lot of prep centers now will also, self-fulfill your orders for you if you chose to do so. If you're running your own website as an example, you can have your products stored in the prep center and then they will ship your products to your customer when you sell something for you. Meaning you don't have to have, a warehouse to store all your products in because you can do that at the prep center instead. So, in a nutshell, that's basically what a prep center does. They look after your products from your online, business, and instead of you having to actually have a warehouse and so on and so forth, they take care of all that side of things for you, okay? Okay guys, so let's look at some of the benefits of using a prep center. The first benefit we're going to talk about is time actually. So time basically means you're going to have much more time to put back into your business rather than having to do all those time consuming things such as like prepping, boxing, bagging and shipping off to the customer. And that takes a lot of your time up, especially if you're running your business alongside, already working full time, you may be just starting up, so you need to keep money rolling in and things like that. So, time is what a prep center can give you back because it means that you're not going to be having to do all that, groundwork basically of prepping it all really and shipping it off to the customer because the prep center will look after all of that for you. You all know what I'm talking about if you do anything such as like Amazon FBA or anything of like, selling on those type of marketplaces. If you run your own website, absolutely fine. That's great as well. But if you make your own bundles and things like that as well, then, again, you know what it's like with having to, do all that side of the prep. But it means you're not going to be doing that anymore. The prep center will look after all of that for you, okay? So you've got time to focus actually on the business, which is a great asset for any owner because we all know time can be very limited, and you've got to prioritize where you put your time. So by using a prep center, it means that you've got that extra help. You don't need to be the one that's doing all the groundwork, like we've talked about already, prepping everything or shipping off to a customer because the prep center will do that for you, okay? Okay, so the next benefit we're actually going to talk about is cost, all right? So when I talk about cost, what I mean by that is you're not going to have to take on board your own warehouse, such as like this one, or, you're not going to have to take on staff to, be in the warehouse to, bag and box and so on and so forth like we've mentioned. It means that, those costs of running a warehouse, the lighting, it might be the gas, the electric, the water, the internet, the telephone, so on and so forth, you've not got all those additional costs because the prep center is looking after all that side of things for you, okay? So, cost can be quite cost effective, especially if you don't want to be involved in the business. You could be running the business, but it doesn't mean you have to be, in the business. A lot of people start up these online businesses, so, you don't have to be in it. Okay, so another benefit of the prep facility is actually automation and outsourcing, okay? So you may have started your online business because you may have been working full-time, in a job where you didn't really get a lot of time to spend with maybe your kids or your family, and you want more time back for yourself while still earning a decent wage, by running an online business. So where the automation and outsourcing comes in is you can outsource various different parts of an online business very easily. There's various services out there, the prep facility being one of them. And it means you outsource that part of your business to a company who will then look after those parts of it for you. So in this case, it would be the prepping, the boxing, the shipping, like we've talked about. But that's a great thing for any business, and it's a particularly great thing about running an online business. You don't need to be involved in every part of your business, and the time-consuming things, especially at the beginning or even towards the end of your business, you can remove from yourself. It means, like we've talked about already, in cost and time, it means that you can, you haven't got those additional running costs of running a warehouse, staff, so on and so forth as well. So it's a great thing. So automation and outsourcing is also a great thing about using a prep center. Okay, so as I previously mentioned, I do run a prep facility, and the prep facility that we run, we look after all online sellers. So it doesn't matter whether you sell just on eBay or just on Amazon. You may have your own website as an example. You may use Shopify, so on and so forth. So we can cater for all those types of online businesses basically. You will ship your products to us. If it's an Amazon seller and you're using fulfillment by Amazon, then you would ship us your products. We would box it, polybag it, bundle it, bubble wrap it, and then we would ship it all off to Amazon for you, leaving you just to be able to run the day-to-day job of your Amazon business, okay? When it comes to if you have your own website, we can store your products in the prep facility. We will then ship your products to your customers when you get an order. Same as if you are using Amazon and you want to do fulfillment by merchant, we will also do that for you as well. You send us to let us know that you've got an order, and then we will ship that off to the customer on your behalf. We can cater for pretty much most online businesses within the prep facility. It doesn't have to be any type of niche. Just get in touch, let us know. Okay guys, so some of you may be wondering, how much does it actually cost though to use the prep facility? So here at Fba Prep Facility UK, we offer various different options to suit your online business needs. One of our most popular options is a pay-as-you-go service, which is completely different to a lot of the other prep centers out there. What it allows you to do is, if you're a new starter, as an example, to Amazon FBA, or you're not quite sure how much you're going to be shipping at this moment in time, then what it allows you to do is ship your items to the prep center. We will then polybag, bubble wrap, prep whatever that item needs. And then we do all that for a one-off flat rate fee. So it doesn't matter whether it needs polybagging or bubble wrapping or whatever else it requires. Every item is exactly the same fee. So it doesn't matter whether it needed polybagging or not, or vice versa. Everything's just a one-off cost, which makes it very simple for you guys to work out your costings when it comes to using the prep facility. We also then will charge you when we ship those items off, okay? That's when you'll receive the invoice. So that's why it's pay as you go. So you ship your items to us, we store them here in the prep facility, we will do all the prepping that they require. Then when we ship those items off to your customer or off to Amazon or wherever it needs to go to, we then charge you based on that shipment at that point in time, which makes it very simple, and then you pay as you go for what you're using the prep facility at that point in time. It's a very popular option at the moment. We do have limited spaces on the pay-as-you-go version, but then we do also offer, a tier systems as well. So we offer, various different tiers. So depending on whereabouts you are within your business, if you're shipping lots more items and you know sort of how many items you ship per month, then we offer various different tiers, and then obviously the cost of those prices per unit come down as well, okay? Obviously to match the amount of items being shipped out. The only other additional costs that you may incur is, the costs of the boxes that we use to ship your items out in, and also, if there's any shipping costs that related to that as well, then that's obviously additional costs there as well for you. There is a sign-up fee, with the prep facility as well, but we have various different offers on that actual sign-up fee at different times in the year as well. So, keep a lookout for those. If anybody's interested in any of the, the full-on pricing lists, then please don't hesitate to get in contact with myself. You can find me on Instagram at Fba Prep Facility UK, on Facebook by exactly the same name as well, or you can check us out on the website, which has just been renovated at the moment, but will be up and on use very soon. But that's it, guys. There's various different options that you can utilize within the prep facility, and it makes it very easy for you to work out your costings when you've got a one-off flat fee. So I hope this helps you guys. Okay guys, so we've reached the end of the video. I am going to be doing more videos, more in depth around my particular prep facility. So by all means, if that's something you think you'd be interested in, hit the subscribe button, and you'll get a notification then for when my other videos hit. And you can find out more in depth about how we use the prep facility to help our online business customers. But that's it really. I hope this video's been of value to you. If it has, again, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video, guys.